So here is the highly anticipated prequel to the video I covered yesterday, which was titled, Husband's Indifference to Wife's Cheating Leaves Her in Disbelief, Now Freaking Out About Divorce. And guys, you're going to see here in this one what leads up to obviously the video you saw yesterday with her losing her mind about her husband's indifference and her trying to be the victim and all that. And it's definitely kind of crazy here because, this is going to show you obviously more about how she cheated and all that. But here's something I want to point out. This actually, there's multiple prequels beyond this. I didn't know at the time when I did the video yesterday. So I'm covering this now because this is the one that leads up to what you heard yesterday, but there's much more. And I just filmed them and put them on my other channel, They Did What. So if you guys want to hear about the full extent of what she was into, what her past was like, holy crap, which led up to all this, you can go back. It's a 30-minute video. It's good on my channel, They Did What. I'll post the link at the bottom. You can check it out. And for all you guys from the They Did What channel that came over here now, welcome. And you're now going to see this part here and so forth. So, and to the guys from the Hit the Bricks channel, you're like, what the hell's going on here? I had no idea that there was other parts. But the other channel is for the longer video. So go check it out. You can see, after watching this, really what's going on with her, because holy crap. So, for all you, she says here, it's been 23 days since I cheated. I want to come clean about it. I'm completely sure of this. I want to be honest. I want to take accountability for my actions. And I want to give my husband the choice of whether he wants to remain with me or not. I'm completely rattled with guilt 24/7. And I'm avoiding intimacy with my husband because it feels wrong on so many levels. And he doesn't know about the affair. What I tell you guys about all of a sudden they cut off the loving? Well, usually because there could be cheating going on either in the moment or recently. And these are clues. At the same time, I'm going through an ongoing struggle with PORN consumption and compulsive pleasuring myself. I think I may have developed a sex addiction or maybe going through some sort of midlife crisis, a mania, or something more severe. I'm not sure. I've been reading about these things online and at the extent of my knowledge about it. I do know that I desired the lovin' with another person, and I know my sudden obsession with sex and PORN and uncontrollable libido has some part to play in it, even though I agree the decision was completely mine and I could just not have made it. Oh, guys, from Hit the Bricks, when you see and listen to the other video, the accountability falls on me for my actions, and I won't deny that to my husband, but I'm completely stumped about my motive. Why I wanted this, why I have suddenly become like this. I never believed myself to be that sort of person who would cheat or have something even remotely related to sex addiction. I'm not a prude by any means, but I know I'm not this. Well, you are this. You cheat on your husband in the most despicable way. And guys, wait till you find out in the prequel, the other prequel, what was going on. Oh, God. And this shows why a guy has a right to know about a woman's past, because if she engaged in a lot of the stuff you're going to, in the other video, that could give him a clue. I want to have some of these answers. I don't have any idea what to say when my husband asks, why did I do it? And I know he's going to ask, and he'll be disappointed with anything I can offer right now. That's putting it mildly. I have enrolled to attend therapy, and my first session was scheduled to be tomorrow. I was so looking forward to it, but they had to postpone it to next week. I'll be waiting for tomorrow for the last 1 week because I want to discuss my affair with someone who can actually help me and guide me and give me some good direction. I know my husband will be heartbroken and angry and probably conflicted. I want to at least have some idea about what to do and what to say. It doesn't make a difference what you do and what you say. What you did, your actions are going to cause your marriage to implode, and you can't blame him. That's good she's going to therapy. That's taking a step, but still. So far, I prepared, I guess you could say, a list of bullet points that I'll cover while confessing. What, like the letter you just read in the other video? My affair didn't start with this one person who I slept with at the night on the 21st. It goes back at least a couple months to the beginning of my PORN addiction, posting pictures, catfishing, and sexual conversations on Twitter and Reddit. See, this has been going a lot longer than that. She didn't mention that in the first video. I will cover everything about how it started, how it culminated, and why I chose to confess. I'll tell him what I want to do now. I want to fix myself. I want to go to therapy, find out what changed in the last 6 months, and I'll become someone I become someone I don't recognize. Well, look, if she wants to get help for problems she thinks she has, that's great. But that ain't going to fix the marriage. I've prepared a full letter and disclosure too, in case he needs the full details of what happened with the other person, and I have a strong feeling he's going to ask for the details. That letter she did, which I read in the other video, is horrible. Oh my God. I'm going to dissuade him as far as I can because these aren't details that he can forget about easily. But I get that he can't deny him something he generally might need to move on. In fact, I get a sense that none of this preparation might even be relevant in the end because he might just hear I had an affair and immediately just ask me to leave the house. Well, frankly, that's all he needs to hear. I mean, when he hears about what happens, it's going to break him. Good God. Even so, I feel like I should have at least had some sense of what happened. Some clue as to what went so wrong inside of me. I feel that it would be a disservice to him to just sit there staring at him struggling while having nothing to offer in terms of insight or general idea about what to say or do. I feel that a therapist can provide what I need to stand before him and confess and not lose my marbles and be completely useless. But I'm terrified too. I really, really, really want to come clean as soon as possible. Then just do it. For God's sakes. Whatever is wrong with me hasn't magically disappeared. I'm scared. I don't trust myself to go out of the house, so I've been making excuses to stay home, and when I do, I only go out with my husband or my kids. Why is she afraid to go out of the house? That she's going to, F the UPS driver or something? I mean, given her previous story, I wouldn't put it past her, but still. But my staying at home has made my PORN consumption so much worse. I'm not sure I can adequately explain what it's like, and I'm not even sure I can claim to be an addiction because I haven't been checked by a professional. Why don't you have a job? She's home all the time. She needs to get off her ass and get a fucking job instead of sitting around the house all day looking at PORN. And are we to believe this has only just begun the last 6 months, that for 15 years after what you learned in the first video, that all of a sudden it's come rushing back? I mean, come on here. But it's not like I just feel turned on. I get bouts of shivering from being turned on without any external stimulus. My brain turns off and on and doesn't let me think about anything but SCX. I could be staring at my kitchen counter trying to dissociate, and I'd still have something of that playing in my mind. Well, I do think she's an info. I've been trying to get out whatever this is so many times, and I always end up relapsing because I can't indefinitely stay away from my phone due to personal and work obligations. Oh, she does have a job. I don't know how she gets anything done. What kind of work is she in? It's like an itch I can never scratch quite the right way, and it keeps coming back, and I acknowledge I made a mistake with this. I should have got myself into therapy or some kind of SCX addiction programming a long time back. And for those of you guys that are from the Hit the Bricks channel and you did not see the first video, when you find out what she was doing when she was in college and all that, woohoo! Recently, I've taken to reading and sometimes writing smut because I can at least engage in my needs and because it doesn't feel as unhealthy as watching prawn. But I can't say I've completely succeeded in staying away from PORN. I legitimately don't trust myself, and I want to make the disclosure as soon as possible. I've been thinking about the trade-offs now, confessing now versus confessing after I've been in therapy for a while. I don't know if the benefits outweigh the risks of keeping the secret for maybe a couple more weeks at best. There have been so many occasions when I almost said it. I want to say I want to come clean right now, but I can't help but feel my most incompetence in comprehending my behavior will end up hurting him more. Lady, no matter what, he's going to be crushed. So you might as well just get this over with. What should I say? Should I just wing it and confess on a whim and get it all out? Did you expect your partner to have a basic understanding of what they did and why they did it and what were wrong to do it? Were you disappointed to find out they had any idea? Did it influence your decision to stay or leave? It's going to be very clear. I fully intend to be in therapy and do everything possible to make myself healthy again, and I'll make him and our marriage my number one priority as it should have been. I'm prepared to do everything. I just want to do it right. There is no way your marriage is going to go back to what it was after this. Holy crap. And those of you that heard the update, the story from yesterday, Hit the Bricks, you know how he responded here. And there's no way he got the full story. So you can see, guys, from all the channels, how all over the place she is here. In the first part, wait till you see that. And so there you go, guys. So you guys from the Hit the Bricks, go over to They Do What and watch the 30-minute video. I'll post the link here. And you'll see really what she was doing. I really had to speak in code because, good God, could get me thrown off YouTube. And all you guys from They Do What, you can now go over to the final one, seeing her where she confessed to him and is losing her mind at his reaction here. But and at the end of the day, guys, again, it proves every guy has a right to know about her past. Because if it's something like this, no way is she capable of being in a normal, if you will, relationship. Because the actions done when she was younger just rewired everything, and she's a cheater and messed up, but yet we'll play the victim. It's crazy. So guys, go in the links to the appropriate directions and let me know what you think about it in the comments section.